dream, but my dreams keep flying away. As somewhere far beyond, keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn, feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on the street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you. And you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain poured out my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn, feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to the door, but I did to they blue. I slip to the door, but I did to they. I slip to the door, but I did to they blue. I slip to the door. Goddamn, feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? How is life treating you? Hopefully it's treating you good. What a wonderful day it is today, huh? How's everybody doing? Let's go over here. Let's do roll call. Let's see who's here. All right, come on in. Please hit the like button if you would be so kind to do so. And if you are watching in the bushes, you can also hit the like button. Subscribing to this channel is free. You do not need to join the membership link to participate in the chat. You only need to subscribe. All right, thank you so much. We'll do a roll call here. Hey, Stacy, it's good to see you. Yes, we'll be doing some Wade Wilson stuff. It'll probably be, maybe over the weekend, a Saturday night date with Wade Wilson. Beezer, thank you for taking the time out of your day today to mod for me, and as well as Mama Bear. Thank you, ladies. It's not a paid position. Please tell the ladies thank you in the chat. They're working for free over here. Beezer, we have Stacy, we have Miss Katie. Good to see you. Josie in Tennessee. We have Hank. We have Angela. Good to see you. Cool Rockin' Loretta. She's in the house today. We have Aggressive Defiance. See you hopefully maybe this evening. We'll be over in your chat. It's good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. See Aggressive. We have Beezer. Susan, it's nice to see you. It's good to see everybody. Sarah, it's good to see you. All right. China Baby, good to see you. Nana, it's good to see you. Rake's Funny Farm, good to see you. Jalen, good to see you. It's good to see everybody that's in the chat today. So what we're going to do today is, what I heard was, well, first, we got to do what we got to do over here. We got to do what we got to do over here. Before we dive into the chaos today, let's set the ground rules. Everything discussed in this video is purely my opinion and speculation. I am not claiming things as objective facts, and you should absolutely do your own research before forming your own conclusions. Most importantly, we're here to analyze the situation, not the person. Do not harass, dogpile, or send hate to anyone mentioned in this video. We keep it civil here, or you're out. Anyways, let's get to it. All right, everybody. So basically, hey, Melissa, good to see you. So let me tell you what I've heard. I heard this word is offensive to some people, but it's trending on TikTok right now. And everyone says I'm a little edgy anyway, so I might as well say the word. They're saying that the word hashtag inbred is trending over on TikTok. What? No, you didn't say. What? Have you guys heard about this? Like, whoa. I need to put up this disclaimer here, too, real quick. I would appreciate any other content creators that want to use my stuff. This video and all associated content are protected under U.S. copyright and intellectual property laws. Unauthorized use, reproduction, distribution, or alternation, including the removal of watermarks, is strictly prohibited and may result in legal action. Proper credit and direct link to the original source are required for any permitted sharing. Live streaming or rebroadcasting this content in any format, including YouTube channels operated by other creators, is not authorized without written consent from Lady K / Lady K's Talks. All branding material, including photos, graphics, and visual assets, are trademarked properly of Lady K and may not be used, copied, or adapted without formal legal permission. All right. Yeah, I got that taken care of. So anyway, the links that the videos that we're going to be reviewing today, the links are provided in the description of this channel. So if you would like to go and check out more of their content, feel free to do so. All right. Boy, that was a mouthful. I'm just going to start putting that up, but pass that around, everybody. Okay. It seems like a new trend. Makes me wonder if it was kicked off by the folks in West Virginia. That's what people are asking. Okay. That's what people are asking. So we're going to go ahead and pull up this video here. I will go ahead and share the link again in this gentleman's link in the StreamYard. It's also in the description of this video. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me bring it up here. All righty. Turn it on just a little bit fast. All right. All right, here we go. We will stop and do commentary over this. All right. Okay.
But the world keep telling these people.
We don't need to hear about that. Thank you.
But they want to tell us their business. So I guess we going to listen.
Get your popcorn ready.
I also would
get your popcorn ready, okay? People keep telling us their business. We going to listen, honey, okay?
tell everyone in elementary school because I thought it was cool that my parents were siblings. Until fifth grade, my teacher pulled me aside and she was like,
Don't say that.
Today we're going to get into my life as a product of inbreeding. What it look like TV.
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today I got a pretty wild outside the box one for you. This is, I'm a product of inbreeding.
So people are getting videos now. I haven't seen that turning myself. I'll have to check it out. Yes, China Baby. I'm like, what? What? It's what? What? Thank you for the disclaimer, Mama Bear. People are, I don't know, is this a spinoff from people covering the family in Odd West Virginia? I don't know. You guys, we're going to make an opinion. Okay, we're going to make an opinion. It's a speculation. So, whatever your opinion is leave it in the chat.
Our parents was on some other stuff. And before we even get started, we're not going to target nobody in this video because none of us have control of who our parents are. So I want to make that clear. I
agree with that. No one has control over who God assigns us to. Okay, we have no
the target. We ain't gonna make fun of nobody in this video. We're gonna appreciate the fact that they're sharing our story with us. And we're gonna start off with the lady right now that's going viral on TikTok. Let's give her.
You heard it. I didn't make it up. This guy here, and this guy has a very, very, very large channel, larger than me. God bless you, honey. Keep going. Keep being you. Keep being you. Okay. So this is what he's saying, right? Family dirty laundry doesn't belong on social media, right? I guess.
Since you want to tell us exactly what her life is like as being a product of inbreeding.
Hey guys, I'm inbred, and I just wanted to talk about my experience. No one in school.
And her TikTok is at foulmeat_. So I guess she puts out videos. So
believe me. I also would tell everyone in elementary school because I thought it was cool that my parents were siblings. Until fifth grade, my teacher pulled me aside and she was like, I don't think you should be telling people this. Nothing really bad happened. It's actually like, it's not that common. It takes a long time for like the inbred characteristics to start coming out. Growing up as an inbred in town in New Mexico, I won't tell you guys what town I grew up in. People would throw rocks at me a lot. I said that a lot of people.
That sounds like a familiar scenario, doesn't it? From what we've heard on social media, that people used to throw rocks at the family in Odd West Virginia. That sounds familiar.
I knew it was common, and I would tell people in elementary school, which is true. But then when we started getting the internet, they learned that it's wrong. So they started throwing rocks at me. We got egged a lot. Sometimes we would scrape up the eggs and use them and cook them if we got it early.
So that's I'm like, you scraped up the eggs. Whoa. I'm like, okay.
Enough. My parents were obviously crazy. My mom, she would mop the kitchen floor with boiling hot water, but she had to do it barefoot to make sure that it was accurately hot.
That's weird.
I'll be 100% honest with y'all. The egg part, you picking the eggs up after they egged your house and eating them, I thought that was some BS or maybe some total cat.
Someone is full of shit.
But then when she started talking about her mom being off and a bit strange, mopping the floor with boiling hot water, bare feet, and got to be in it, thought maybe, you never know what's going on. But exactly who are her parents? And did they grow up in the same house where they exchanged and then they just bumped into each other? How did her parents ended up getting together?
Okay, story time about how my inbred parents met. My mom, she was working at the diner, and my dad came in after a hunting day. They didn't know they were related for a really long time. They started dating before they even knew they were related. So if that helps a little bit. They were also super religious. So they always quoted Adam and Eve when we would talk about really anything about reproduction. You know, my brother and I.
So they went back, her parents said, because Adam and Eve. Okay, very interesting. Hello, Charles. Good to see you. If I missed someone in the chat, I apologize. So, hello to you coming in. Please make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. It's free.
We would ask a lot of questions about how we got here because we didn't have our stereotypical family dynamic. Like we would go to people's houses,
right, Mama Bear?
You know. Anyway, they would say.
There's Lee coming in. Mama Bear says, I heard this happening. Siblings or siblings don't know they're related until later, right? But what would you do? Like, so if you found out, like, hey, I'm related to you, you know, we didn't know that, whatever. Like, what kind of decision would you think you would make? I've never been in that situation, so I mean, I hope I'd be like, okay, this isn't good. Because listen to these people's story. There's more than her on here. It's very interesting. Some of the stories that these people on TikTok are sharing to the public.
We should abide by the Bible and follow in Adam and Eve's footsteps.
Jesus ain't say that.
That was a little diabolical the way her parents went back to Adam and Eve.
I mean, I gotta agree with you, friend. I gotta agree with your friend.
You gotta have babies with whoever around, pretty much. I don't know. I guess that was the message. But anyway, it's not just her. It's a lot of people online on TikTok, Instagram, with their stories of how they're a product of inbreed.
Hey, I'm inbreed, but I don't think a lot of people talk about this topic. Yes. My mom and dad are siblings. I think they're kind of proud of it too. I come from a small town and people don't really say anything. But I don't have like the slow traits like, you know, some people have that's been inbred, you know. I think it takes like a long time of inbredness for those traits to start coming out. But I'm here if anybody want to ask me any questions. Oh, and yeah, my mom and dad, they are still together. So I had no idea. I had no idea. Once kids kind of come into the picture, it's like, oops, right? Yes. Oh, Lord, I just don't understand it. Like, I don't know. I have so many different feelings about this that I'm not going to say publicly yet. I got to wrap my mind around all this. It's a lot of information. And why are people feeling like this is well, you should be proud of who you are, right? Like it was mentioned in this video. You cannot choose who your parents are. That's just something that the good Lord assigned you to, right? So you shouldn't be embarrassed of who you are. So did the family in Odd, West Virginia make it acceptable to say who you are? Did they make it to where you feel people feel comfortable now saying their heritage? Maybe the Whitaker family in Odd, West Virginia has helped people more than they even know. Isn't that wow? I mean, I have so many different opinions around this, honestly. From the family being with Mark to current time to how it's affected the internet. It's, you know, wow. I would love to have a round table discussion with creators and what their point of view is. If anyone's interested in, and not about the drama around it, but just about the internet and how this went. And I would love to have a roundtable discussion. Everyone's invited to it. Doing that nasty shit.
I heard that. I wish I didn't hear that, but I just heard that.
Hey, Native. And those are what they call web toes. She was born with web feet, web toes. And I think that there's no sound to it. So maybe he blocked out their sound. But if you go back, maybe it's her nose or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what she's highlighting there. I don't know. And that's at Daphne, Koffre at TikTok.
Oh my gosh, someone asked this the other day. So like, I think you can see that, right? Like, I might have pretty eyes, thank you, because I am inbred. which might surprise people, but also might not surprise people since I have all of these disorders. But my father actually has.
So this is an interesting fellow right here, right? I actually have my dad's side of family where he's from overseas, and they still actually believe in marrying their cousin. They think it keeps the bloodline pure. My dad was an arranged marriage. I think that's what she said. It went up too fast. Hang on, let me get back up there. An arranged too. Wow. Hey Kim, good to see you, Native. Good to see you. And I think I said hi to Hillbilly. Good to see you, Leslie. Marry his cousin. That's the biggest reason he left and came here. He said, nope. Wow. Okay. Yeah. If you look into all this, like besides out of this sector, it's very interesting. Lady K has a panel invite some creators you like to have no drama internet talk. I would love that. And how it's affected social media, how it's affected people being able to speak on their heritage and how they were brought to this world. What people think. I would love to have that type of a conversation with people that know about this family and that have been in deep with this. You know what I mean? When two West Virginians. Oh, Jesus, Charles.
Dark eyes like me, and he has a blue ring around his eye, and we think that's because his side of the family is inbred, and in the best way possible. So like, you know how royal families are like, oh, we're not going to breed with anyone, like ill, we want to keep the race pure. I guess that's like what their mentality was when they came from Spain. They're like, oh, we don't want to breed with these peasants in LA, like let's just keep amongst ourselves. And then I became.
Dag, my man looked just like white man Dave Chappelle from the Dave Chappelle Show.
He said he looked, this guy's personality is fantastic to me. I love him. I know Amish elder that got his daughter pregnant and made her get married quick. Wow. Mama Bear, my father's side believes the same for keeping native DNA, distant cousins, having kids. Nope, I don't associate with that. I left and never looked back. You think it's a filter, Stacy? I don't know. It could be. It could be.
You can also say that at one point during the altercation, Method Man put a hanger on the stove and left it for like 40 minutes, and then...
But we ain't here for that. We ain't here for that, though. But it is a word on the street that's a bit disturbing. And I'm going to need all my redheads to jump in the comment section.
Listen to what's on the streets right now. Redheads and blue-eyed folks, hold on to your seats, honey. Strap in, seatbelt on. We about to take you down a ride. Lord Jesus help us. Okay, Irish people, you're up next, honey. Come on over. Okay, listen to what's about to be said. This will blow your socks right off. Okay, here we go.
If this is true, if this is just some TikTok BS. But they're saying everybody with red hair and everybody with blue eyes has some sort of inbreeding somewhere in their family tree. Y'all tell me if that's true or not.
So I'm going to stop it right there. I got to see, obviously inbreeding is the world issue, not an issue in a certain place. But why do we as Americans associate with West Virginia? No, I haven't associated with West Virginia. I don't know. Maybe you would need to ask that on a public platform and make it like take a poll. I don't know. And it's good to see you in here, Red. Ridiculous. I don't know if you'll be accepted in other chats now that you're over here discussing this, but you're more than welcome. Everyone, please be kind to Ridiculous. Mind your manners. And if you have a problem with each other, please block each other. We're not babysitters over here. What was the doctor that time was doing our official insemination, and he was doing a lot of people. Oh, with 500-mile rate, right? I mean, that's a good point too. You're always welcome in. Okay.
It's true, but let me quickly clarify before someone starts to run with it, because I know how the internet is. This is not in my immediate family. It's like my ancestor generations on generations ago. But it is true. It is true that everyone with red hair leads back to one person who had a mutated gene due to inbreeding. Same with blue eyes. So I'm like doubly mutated. Like I'm like backwards as hell.
She said she's double mutated because she has blue eyes and red hair. Lord, I have never, ever, never heard this. Oh, I have never heard that. This is wild.
Have you guys heard this? Have you guys heard this out on the streets? Have you guys? I have not. I'm like, so if you have red hair, I'm so like, years ago, royals overseas always married within their family. Yeah, I did some research on it. We just haven't talked about it. Like the history of it, right? Now we've talked about the history of the family in out of West Virginia, but we haven't talked about the history. And I've looked it up. I have a lot of information on it because I want to know more, right? I'm blue eyes and red hair. It's true. So ridiculous. So all the Irish people that have red hair and blue eyes, they're supposedly have been family from being inbred. I am like, what? I'm 54 years old and never heard this outside of royalty way back when. I'm blue eyed, so I looked into it. It's not true. Redheads are only 2% of the world. Oh my goodness. So the word that some people are preferring it to be used as is consanguinity. I cannot say it right. Okay, I am illiterate. Okay, I my English language is terrible, people. All right, consanguinity. That's why I have the way to say it. Consanguinity, nunity, something. I don't know, but people are preferring that word instead, and I understand. Okay, because Lord Jesus, look at this. This is crazy. I've never heard. So Irish people that have red hair and blue eyes, then that means that their family has practiced this, or I don't know. I'm confused.
Damn near an alien. But yeah, it's weird to think that if everyone was just normal with their cousins and didn't do that crazy shit, that like I wouldn't look the way I look. Weird. But yeah, doesn't do too well for the accusations and stereotypes that my people already get.
Tell me why this week I have found out that red hair is not only a sign of inbreeding, blue eyes is also a sign of inbreeding due to the mutated gene. Also, these pinky fingers, the way they bend out like that, that is a sign of inbreeding.
Everybody put your pinky fingers together right now and tell me in the chat if your pinky fingers are doing what this lady's pinky fingers are doing. Okay? Put them together right now. I'll wait. We're waiting. We're waiting. Okay. We're waiting. Remember that song? Now, I'm like, what? Is it hitting any differently now? 62 watching. I know, Tress. Get on them, girl. Tell me, hit that like button, okay? Not spelling. I can spell that too. Consanguinity, I think is the way it said. We're going to look it up on YouTube. Yes, we are. So we all can say it the correct way. Because you know that YouTube critics from Sesame Street will be telling, she can't even say the word. No, I can't. I have a hard time speaking the English language, okay? Let's continue with our story here, though, okay? So everybody put their thumbs together. Now, don't be embarrassed if your thumbs look like that, okay, together. I'm trying, but mine don't. I put my thumbs together, and I thought they may, because I'm like, maybe I got some finger issues over here, but they're fine. Is this about blood family? Yes. It's not about any particular family. It's just was supposedly trending on TikTok. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on listening.
Friend, if you look down at your hands and your pinky fingers are bending outwards like this, I hate to tell you, but you potentially may come from a family of ancestors that are inbreeding. Have a look at your family tree, have a little think about what that's all about, because I just found out that this is because of inbreeding. That's what it is. So I'm a triple threat here. We've got the mutated MC1R gene, which is due to inbreeding for the hair. We've got the blue eyes, which is also the mutated gene. And of course, to top it all off, the bent out pinky fingers. Thank you so much, ancestors, who I hopefully Don't know. Okay, thank you, ancestors. Thank you for all these mutations.
Ancestors protect me.
May they protect you. Ancestors protect me. May they protect you.
Ancestors protect me.
May they protect you.
Like y'all said it. Y'all said it. I didn't say it. So y'all hit me up in the comments section and tell me if it's any fact behind this or it's just total BS. Do TikTok got people out here parroting a false narrative? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments section because I'm ignorant on this one. But
brother, me too. My friend over there, me too, man. Me too, man. I'm like, what? What about the Irish people? Like, they have their, in my opinion, not stated as fact, of course. They tend to have dominantly red hair, blah blah blah, blue eyes, light eyes, green eyes. You know, oh Lord Jesus, sorry, Irish folks.
Anyway, man, it's a couple of families that's a little famous because they done took this inbreeding to new heights. The Whitaker family up in West Virginia or the Appalachians somewhere, they're pretty much inbred on top of being inbred on inbred on inbred. Like they haven't left the mountain in a long time.
And this is this guy's opinion, okay? This is this guy's opinion, and don't base it on my opinion, okay? So here we go.
Still breeding heavily.
Emily welcomes a new child.
Who's the little baby?
Mom.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, my brother. I'm my grandfather. The lively blue-eyed baby was filmed spending time with his great-grandparents in West Virginia.
What's his name? Braxton.
The Whitakers, who suffer from mysterious physical and mental abnormalities, reportedly derive from the set of identical twins, Henry and John. According to the Daily Mail, Henry had a son and John had a daughter who fell in love and had kids together.
Hey, you're right. Oh, I'm late. You're right.
The condition of their modern-day offspring could be caused by genetic defects triggered by inbreeding.
What are you working on?
Ray is among the most severely affected and can only communicate by grunts.
Ray, we're gonna have some fun today.
This is a very sad situation of what's termed America's most inbred family. Evidently, two identical twins from West Virginia.
So, you know, this is all being shared over there on TikTok. This is not my content. I am going to drop the link to the channel again. And if you want to know more about any particular person that you view here, please, I'm directing you to their @ that is on the screen. Okay. Did I get blocked? Ready? You're not blocked. I see you. I'm 47% Irish right here. There you go. You're on there. I couldn't put you on there if you were blocked. Okay, so all right, everyone sees you. Okay. So at the TikTok is on the left-hand side of your screen at the @ If people aren't familiar with TikTok, some of us are, some of us are not. So you can go.
Virginia had kids who then got married to each other and had kids of their own. Being that they were first cousins, they already had a very high likelihood of genetic abnormalities. But because their dads were both identical twins, this made their genetic makeup even more similar, producing some very rare genetic anomalies. Many of us have genetic abnormalities that we don't even know about because we get one chromosome from our mom, one from our dad. The chances they both had the same genetic abnormality in a particular gene is quite small. For this family, though, because the parents each have one set of identical chromosomes in them, that makes their chances of having an anomaly way higher. Such a sad situation overall, especially with the choices of two individuals impacting so many other lives. This son is so severely affected, he can only communicate in grunts.
And this is them labeling and saying how they speak, not me. Do not base your opinion on me from what I share. Okay? So, I'm sharing this for a couple different reasons. Not everybody has handled the family from Odd West Virginia with such delicate gloves as some of us creators. And that's their opinion. They have the right to base their opinion any way they want to. It's freedom of speech. Okay. We're not going to show any hate. We're not going to dogpile anybody from their opinion.
And that's why I wanted to stress thoroughly at the beginning of the video that we didn't want to make fun or make light of anyone in this video because we can't choose our parents. And a lot of people are just put in these situations. And what's worse is when you're inbred and you have to find out from the doctor's office.
So basically, and I appreciate you for saying that, You're a friend of mine, buddy.
When I was like 12, 13, my mom was like, hey, you're moving with your dad. I didn't really live with my dad for very long in my life because he was in the army and my mom weren't getting along.
This is kind of fast, so I'm going to slow it up so you guys can actually hear it.
Like, so it was kind of like a new experience for me. Like around this time, I started like having horrendous leg problems. Like I was getting Charlie horses every night, and it wasn't because I had like low potassium or anything. Like I was eating bananas, I was drinking my milk, like I was doing anything. It got to the point that I was like just going numb and dropping, collapsing. And of course, my dad was like, "Yo, what the? This isn't okay. Let's go get you checked out. Let's go to a doctor." So we went to my family doctor, and he had absolutely no idea. He ran blood tests, he did X-rays, he did everything. He was just like, we got to send you somewhere else, somewhere like a specialist. Anyways, like they were doing X-rays, they were doing blood work, and like everything was coming back normal. I had to go through physical therapy for like 6 to 12 weeks. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. And like all my doctors were like, what the? And like I had to go get ultrasounds done on my legs, like all this scary shit. As a 13-year-old, like I was freaking the fuck out. Like I wanted to know what was wrong with me. Like I was missing school because I was in so much pain. And there was one night I remember waking up and my entire leg was in just agonizing pain. I went to stand up and I collapsed and I threw up all over the floor because I was in
so I wonder if that could be some part that we've seen with someone else that we have watched videos of. I wonder if this may be a little bit into the arthritis someone else is experiencing. I don't know. I am not a doctor. This is not clinical advice, medical advice. Please seek a doctor for all of those needs. Native. She said boxed red hair doesn't count. Just saying. Amen to that, sister. Okay. Hey, Runaway Truth. Runaway Truth, you've been putting some facts down in this chat, baby. Thank you. You always come correct, don't you, honey?
So much pain. And my dad was just like, what the? But at the same time, I didn't notice this before, but now that I think back to it, my dad kind of knew. My dad kind of knew. And I don't think he wanted to know, but he knew. And he felt bad. So about a year into it, it was starting to get like seriously ridiculous. Like we tried shock therapy, we tried regular therapy, we did steroids. Like I was just in constant pain all the time and they just couldn't figure it out. At one point I had to put like bandages on my knees to correct them. And because my kneecaps were like, the doctor told me my cartilage in my knees was almost gone, like completely gone. And as like a child, I was just like, oh, okay. And then another specialist was like, yeah, your growth plates are messed up. They're not where they need to be. Your muscles are stretching too much. Your bones are growing, but your muscles aren't. Like all this crazy shit was going on. And I was like, how the f do I process this? So all my life, my mom had kind of like mentioned inbreeding, but I didn't think nothing of it because my mom and my grandparents just.
So this brings up another question. Do you think that parents hold a responsibility to tell the children that they have if it is, out of the situation? I have a hard time saying the word inbred. So that's why I'm kind of stumbling around the word. I don't care much for the word. So with this, we're going to call it a situation. Okay. So do you think that the parents hold responsibility to inform their child for potential medical issues?
Didn't get along, so I thought she was just being angry. They decided they were going to send me about 2 to 3 hours, like out of town. I don't think we went out of state. I can't remember exactly where it was, to go see this like super specialist guy. And he flat out was just like, look, kid, you're going to be stuck like this for the rest of your life. You're going to be in chronic pain the rest of your life. We can do surgery to fix your knees and readjust your legs, but you're going to have to get it done every 2 years. Like you're just going to be stuck like this. You're going to be in pain forever. You're going to have to learn how to live with it. And as a 13-year-old, almost 14.
So a lot of you are saying yes, absolutely, especially if it can have unexplained medical issues. Yes, but they say that didn't tell their kids. That's the situation you find yourself in. I think you should adopt. Oh, Lordy, down south Memphis area. I've never seen it. Okay, I agree. Yes, definitely. Native. What caused people to have blue hair? A box of dye is my opinion.
Like, that's devastating. Hearing that I'm gonna be
But K Swan says most things like this stay secret for generations, though. That is so true. Like until you get, a DNA or a blood test to see if this is going on, then you wouldn't know, because there's a lot of truth to that. Right? It's Florida Life in the Sun. Thank you for coming in the chat. I appreciate you being here. Yes, there are people in Kentucky and West Virginia called the blue people. Oh, okay. I didn't know there are people called blue. I'll have to write that down on my sticky note here. Let me get a pen, and I'm going to write down blue people. We have so much stuff like people are wanting to look into. So content for days over here. Blue people. Interesting. I've not heard of that at all. Blue shampoo. Yes.
Stuff like this. And he also mentioned that maybe one day I'm going to be put in a wheelchair. And I was just like,
that's sad.
But what was fishy is that my Nana had never gone to any of my appointments, but all of a sudden she wanted to go to this one. Well, I had another appointment set up with him, and I went home and I started talking to my mom about it, which I haven't talked to her really much at all about it because, we're on good terms. Now, I forgot to mention that while I was at the appointment with my Nana, she kept talking over the doctor. She kept going, oh, I have those problems too. She's fine. That just runs in the family. Da-da-da-da. The doctor was clearly annoyed.
Oh, she said being blue is caused by too much silver in the blood and body. Oh, I never know. Look up blue fugates. Okay, hang on. Let me write that down. Gotta pause it so I want to listen. I want to listen with you guys too. I have to write this down though, because I want to know about this. Okay. Didn't they consume something that turned them blue? Oh, I don't know. We got to get our investigative hat on and my mustache.
He was just like, there's something wrong with you. We got to figure it out. And that's when the wheels started turning. That's when I went and talked to my mom. And immediately my mom was just like, inbred, that's a thing. And I was just like, so I went to my dad to confirm it. And my dad was like, yeah. I was like, how bad? My mom and multiple other family members have always said second cousins. My dad hinted at first.
Damn.
So I brought it up to the doctor. And this man just...
Well, there's a simple explanation for this.
Yeah, bitch. That's probably fucking it. Basically how I'm doing now. I, shortly after that, just kind of stopped going to doctor's appointments because doctors, we all just kind of were like, yeah, bro, it's what it is. And at the time, me being as young as I was, I fell into a deep depression. Like, it took me bad. I was like, wow, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve to live. Just a really hard time.
That's sad that she got very depressed, that she doesn't deserve to live. Just a really hard time. That's sad. That's why I was asking the questions. Do you think that if the parents know, should they tell their children?
Me, but I'm older now. I have found ways around my disability. I'm still a hard worker. I've still managed to be a mom. I'm in management at work. Like, I don't let it control my life. However, that won't always be the case. I will eventually have to stop. I'm going to have to stop and slow down one day, but I'm using my legs to the best of my ability because they're all I got. Also, I found out I'm double jointed in my hips too, but that's painful. Don't recommend. So, that's the end of my inbred story.
See what I mean, man? We can't pick our parents. So if you come from a stable family, your mother and father aren't related in no way, and you're healthy, you need to thank your lucky stars, man. And that's not a joke. That's serious, because some people just get dealt bad hands, and she got dealt a bad hand. She had no control over who her parents were. Her parents signed her up for a lifetime of pain. But with all that being said, man, this is the story of a lot of people out here sharing their stories of being a product of inbreeding. To this day, I don't know why people choose to share the things they choose to share with us online, but we're going to sit back, hear them out, give them a fair listen and learn something new about the world. So with all that being said, this video is going to end like all the other videos. Hit me up in the comment section and tell me how you...
The link to this creator is in the description box, and I've dropped it throughout the chat. This is not my content. Hey, Melissa, good to see you.
Feel about
this last story, though, that this lady's going to share with us will blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. So stay tuned, people.
Thing you have just witnessed.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
And if you made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here. But let's keep it real. Most times in family dynamics, it's not actual inbreeding. It's just straight up messiness.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, I done got pregnant by my grandma husband.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I done got pregnant by my grandma husband. By mistake at that.
Okay, so yes, you guys. Okay. Yeah, you heard that right. Take a moment. Let it soak in for a second. Let's see what she said. Oh, went too far.
Say?
Yeah, I done got pregnant by my grandma husband. By mistake at that. I'm at the bar having a drink and I see this fine-ass middle-aged nigga.
Good, Nunya. Welcome into the chat. Thank you for visiting us. Don't forget to hit the like, Nunya. I think you get out of here and never hit my like, and I'm freaking tired of it. Lobster Bix.
Walking up. Mind you, I'm already tipsy. Mind you, I've been into older dudes. But never in a million years, I think this man was my grandma husband. Okay, let me make it make sense. I met my father for the first time when I was 10 years old. Met my grandma 2 years after that. I'll go over there as a kid, visit my grandma, visit my father. I didn't know much about her, but I always knew she was married, but I knew that her and her husband was not together. She always said it. Always planning on getting a divorce, but they never got through to it. So like I said, I'm at the bar, I'm having a great old time. Like, I'm drunk, I'm feeling it. And this old nigga approached me. Now, mind you, he ain't no average old nigga. Like, he looks good. I'm talking about gold on, like, he's smelling good, looking fresh, like... It's giving about 40, 45, you know. I don't think he was over 50 at all. If he was, I couldn't tell. So he walks up to me. He like, what you drinking? I gagged. I'm like, wait, who fine-ass granddaddy is this talking to me?
She said, that your, let me tell you, sweetheart, that's your fine-ass granddaddy, okay, baby? Lord Jesus, that is your grandpappy. That is your grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Now I'm my own grandma. No, what the hell? I mean, it's not funny, but what? Okay, on the left-hand side of your screen, it'll say TikTok, and at the S sign is how you can find this young lady over on the Tiki-Taki, okay?
But he basically bought me a drink, and we get to talking. And the nigga is charming as like, he's very charming.
I think you're wrong in the house. I think you're wrong in the house. Watch your mouth. I think you're wrong in the house. Watch your mouth.
So, long story short, I gave him my number. And when I'm drunk, I be going, not gonna lie. Not saying it's cute, don't be like me. But I be going when I'm drunk. I be like, you know, that's why I drink in the house. But anyways, so yeah, we exchanged numbers. He brought me 2 drinks.
That's why she drinks at the house, honey, okay? Lord Jesus, help me. This isn't over. This is a whole story. Like, whoa. I was like, I want to hope this is just a story. Okay, like, you know, haha, giggle, giggle. Like, I just freaking played one on the Tiki-Taki. Oh.
I went home. Now, when I went home, it was late, and I was real lonely, like, just drunk and lonely, literally. So I remember that I had the nigga number, so I called him, told him to come over, and we did our one. Like, you feel me? Like, we did that, and it was good. I had a great time. Now, I don't know what it is about me, but like, it's my Lincoln dude. Like, it's never like, okay, we're going to hook up one night, and then it's just gonna be good. Like, nah, I get what to do, and they keep me. I'm stuck. It always happened. Like, so it went from that to I was seeing him every night. I eventually ended up pregnant. So yeah.
You heard it. I think this is just a story. Okay, I'm having a hard time. She's like, she ended up pregnant. She did. She ended up. She put this out on TikTok. I have not. This is. Oh Lord. Oh.
I'm very happy at this point. Like, I have no kids. Like, I was happy as hell. Mind you, I was having a little girl. And my whole family was so happy for me, even my grandmother. But shit got sticky at my gender reveal.
She said that shit got sticky at her gender reveal. Not the grandmama. No. No.
My baby daddy / my grandma husband attended.
She said her baby daddy / my grandma husband attended.
Yeah, to the point where I didn't even get to know my baby gender reveal at the gender reveal because the shit got too crazy, bitch. It had to get canceled. So like I said, I invited my grandma because I'm not knowing that this is her husband. I'm not knowing that at all. He never even told me that he was married or nothing. So me and we posted up. Like, we taking pictures from my belly. I'm on his lap. Like, everything is all good until my grandma comes through the door with my dad. Yeah, when I say the look on my grandma's face was so disgusting, like, I was so confused. I'm like, okay, I'm pregnant. I look beautiful. Why are you looking like this? She gonna say, little bitch, you pregnant by my husband? Girl, so I look around because I'm like, ain't no much. She's what? You little fast little bitch. Then I noticed that she's talking to me. And then my dad charges at her husband, which is my baby daddy now, because he knows the nigga. And y'all, my grandma was trying to fight me while I was pregnant. I'm talking about hitting me, throwing blows at me.
She said her grandmama tried to throw down the paws. What? This has got to be a story.
I was pregnant. The lady did not care. But I'm not gonna lie, I have a bad temper, so like all grandma aside, like I couldn't take nobody putting their hands on me, so I pushed her clean on the floor and she couldn't get up. Now at this time her husband had ran out of the baby shower. He ran. My dad is chasing after him. I know I hate long videos, y'all. We're gonna end this right here. Follow me for part 2.
So she said, go over there and subscribe to her on part 2. Okay, you got to go find part 2. Okay, you're gonna have to go find part 2. Okay.
You're your own grandpa?
Like, no. What is happening? She said, I don't know if I can handle part 2. I'm telling you. I'm like, what in the world? Wait, this isn't inbred though. Sounds like, I think so. China baby. I think so. Okay. Whenever I heard it, I was like, what? What? Unbelievable. Like, I guess now, if you guys go over to the TikTok, you guys will start to see hashtag inbred, hashtag, the things, all the family drama, hashtag all of the things. It's freaking wild to me. It's absolutely wild to me that, and I don't know if they should be able to say what their heritage is, right? It's not the person's fault who God assigned them to live on earth with as their parents. That's my opinion. Is this a joke or are these people say? I don't know, Howard. I'm thinking that I don't know. That one lady's story was very serious though, right? Like she was going through some health issues. Yeah, the TikTok is so much messier than YouTube. People are sensitive on this app. I don't know. It's crazy to think about, right? Absolutely crazy to think about. I'm like, what in the world is going on in life? Okay, what is going on? I know uncle, grandpa, and the child calls him dad. I've heard of kissing cousins too, Beth. Like I've heard of kissing cousins. I've heard of that through the years. I know an uncle, grandpa, and the child calls him dad. It's very interesting to me. And I wonder if the family in odd West Virginia has made people comfortable to come out and say who they actually are. I don't know. Very interesting to me. I know an Uncle Daddy situation. Hi, Beezer. Hi, Mama Bear and Chad. This is why I don't tiki-talkie. But seriously, Beth kissing cousins remind me of the movie Mean Girls. Yeah. Yeah. I have to go make cornbread to go with the bean soup I made from last night's ham bone and meat. Double batch feeding the neighbors who have no stove. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Runaway Truth.
I'll be making, which is 3 o'clock. So I was going to make homemade noodles from scratch today. But I think that I'm going to go ahead and do part of it today and then make the noodles this evening, and we'll have something else for dinner. But my husband gets a hankering for, homemade chicken and noodles, homemade bread. And I know how to make all that stuff because, I'm from the South, honey. Not that the Northern people can't bake it either. I'm not saying that, but it seemed to be a staple in my family for years. So my husband enjoys it, and I'll be making it. And I have to do it live, not a live video on this, but with somebody else, because over Christmas I made them and they're like, these are delicious. How do you do it? So I told her the next time that I do it, I'll do it live, like a live FaceTime, and show her the steps and how it's done. So I'll have to do that today. Passing on that good. What is chicken? Nunya. Okay, hang on. We got to find it for Nunya. Girl, don't even. I'm going to find it and I'll show you right here, right now. Yes, I will. My husband's a city boy, right? So this may not be like a recipe that I have, but I'll just show you this one. Oh, that's crock pot. No, we can't watch those. We'll skip to the end so you can see what they look like. Let me bring it up in StreamYard. This is not my content.
Yeah, I'm making Amish chicken and noodles. Tender chicken, thick Amish noodle, and a delicious creamy sauce. Now, this is not to be confused with chicken and noodle soup. This is not.
Yeah, I'm not making chicken and noodle soup. I don't know. Those look like freaking store-bought to me, lady. Yeah, she didn't make homemade them noodles. Looky here. Those are bag noodles. Oh, whoa. No. I got to find a different video. Oh, no, honey. But I'll show you what they look like. Those may be Amish store-bought, but this is what they look like. This all boils down. You put the chicken in there, Nanya, and it's freaking delicious. But there's some things that you can do to make it taste better. Okay, you're still stirring. These are not homemade noodles. I'm telling you, that's a bag noodles. Okay, these are not homemade noodles. But anyway, you have to have them with mashed potatoes, because if you don't have them with mashed potatoes, then you're just not getting the deliciousness all together. And sometimes peas goes well with it, on the side, so it's a chicken. It's not a chicken noodle soup. Okay, you don't eat it with the spoon, girl. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll send you a picture personally of the drying process. I'll send you a picture of it and the cutting process, and then what they look like after then, just for you, Nanya. Okay. Wait, noodles and listen here, chickie doo. Are you over here mocking the chicken and noodles? Lord help us all. She got about to get a time to F out over here. You do too, Hillbilly? What in the heart attack is about that? Girl, you know what? That is so true, because we don't have them a lot. It's like, and the homemade bread is not good for you. Like, it is so bad for you. But my husband loves homemade bread. I have a recipe that has been in my family for, I don't even know how long. Okay, and I make the bread, and it's not a biscuit, but it's a bread, and it's so bad for you, but it's so good. So you can have this maybe a couple of times a year. In the next 2 days, you fast. You're done. You clean it all out of your system, okay? Yes, I'm going to do that. I will. I'll send it to you if you're like, this chick here. That's a lot of starch, noodles, and I'm telling you, homemade bread noodles and mashed potatoes in the meal. Yes, so you make homemade bread, and then you make mashed potatoes, and then you make homemade chicken and noodles. And then I love vegetables. So it's either peas or carrots, or peas and carrots, Nanya. You don't put them all together because, you know, we don't like food touching on our plate. So you just get a little scoop here, a little scoop, and you eat it individually. And it is fantastic. You know, don't make me freeze dry some of these bitches and tell you how to cook them to you. Okay. Be like, can I air melt Nanya some damn chicken and noodles? I gotta freeze them. Okay. Can I get it there? Will they still be okay? It's good. Everyone inform our little friend over here that the chicken and noodles, homemade chicken, are some of the best comfort food. Okay. Now, don't even let me talk about hamburger hash with Nanya. She'll be like, I'm country from, you know, and we had to make a lot of food for a lot of people on a budget. Okay. My husband does a lot of the cooking too. He loves to cook. So I lucked out in that area. But she said, I'm with the lady in the stream showing package noodles. Mine are going to be better. I'm going to tell you, I promise. Okay. Yes, peas and carrots are delicious. Yes. Okay. Hash, like hashy. No. Like, no, I don't know if we can get a picture. We were going to do, let's see if we can find it. We're going to see if we can find it. Let's see if they have a picture of hamburger hash. Now, and also, I don't know if anyone's heard of goulash, but goulash means different for the regions that you are from or where you live. I have a friend from Czech. She's one of my best friends in the whole world. I love her to death. Been very, very, very close friends for many of years. And she's from Czech. Her goulash is complete. She invited me over for goulash. I said, huh? This is goulash? She's like, yeah, it's kind of like a soup. All right. I'm like, well, I've never, this is a, so then I made goulash and she doesn't eat hamburger. So she's like, oh no. So let's see. See if they have a hamburger hash. Now that's one of my comfort meals, but I don't eat a lot of ketchup anymore. So let's see what we get if we do hamburger hash. Yeah, there it is. Oh my God. Oh, this is freaking a beautiful day in my world. But we don't put the cheese on it in my family. This is hamburger hash. Okay. I had never Googled him. I made a whole freaking song about hamburger hash. Oh my goodness, guys. Yes. We don't put cheese in ours. But this is hamburger hash. But we put ketchup on ours. That's a hamburger hash. See? It's kind of like, I don't know what it's kind of like. See, isn't that wonderful? You boil the potatoes. You fry the hamburgers. You chop up an onion. And then you put it all together. Or you drain the water off the, the grease. And you also drain the water off the potatoes. What is she putting vegetable in there? Oh, I just fry my onions with the hamburger, honey. Okay, and then drain off the grease. It'd be fine. I mean, you're just doing too many steps here. Italian seasons, no. Poor folk, we don't got Italian season. No, we have no seasonings. You raw dog that shit. Okay, you put the ketchup in there. Okay, now she's going to stir it up. We don't use that kind of a pan either, just to let you know. And no, be careful with cheese. Forget the fucking cheese. No cheese, ma'am. This is poor people food, but it's delicious. Now, instead of the cheese, holy cow, that was loud. No, ma'am. On this part here, you do not sprinkle. What's going on? Why is this happening? Why did we just jump back? Anyways, you sprinkle. That is not hamburger hash. You sprinkle ketchup on top. Okay. Did you guys see what just happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. Cheeseburger soup. She said, right? Okay, Angel. Now we're going to Google. We got to Google it. Okay. So do you guys know what goulash? That's not goulash though. Okay. That is not goulash, Angela, if you're from another country. Okay. That is definitely not goulash. That, yes, you guys, but let me tell you, I'm going to show you what
No, do you know what goulash is? Oh, she probably don't. Then we have to look up the goulash recipe. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Czech Republic. Okay, so what I'm about to share you is my friends. I know, I'm getting hungry too. What the hell? We should not have done this. Okay, so this is my friend's goulash. We're just going to skip through it. Okay, we don't need to know how to make it because I don't know how to make it. Maybe I should have watched how she made it before I ate it. I don't know. Okay. Is this the one? Is this the one? Let's see what it looks like at the end, lady. Okay. This here is Czech Republic goulash. Now, Southern friends, is this goulash? Is this goulash? Okay, wait, ketchup on eggs, you had me. But cheese on toast with jelly? Oh, man. That is good. So this is Czech Republic goulash, okay? Okay, this right here, they put breadcrumbs in it. You heard that right? You heard that right? Honey, that's what we do over here on a normal day. Daytime streaming is the best for me because we're just some old bored housewives over here. Just call us the bored housewives. Clip that, clippers. We are the official bored housewives. All right, so now that's their goulash. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my goulash because whenever my friend invited me over for goulash, Lord Jesus, I said, honey. I said, this looked like some soup, baby. She said, that's goulash. I'm like, no. So then I had to make her my goulash. Okay, and she's like, well, I don't eat hamburger, and there's a whole story to that. Why she doesn't eat hamburger. So yeah. Anyways, let's see how these people, and we'll do commentary over it. Of course, of course, of course. Okay, let's bring it up on the stage here. American goulash. This is American goulash. And this is one of my favorites too. I don't have it often because ketchup and I are not friends anymore, which I am so disappointed in my life about that because I really like freaking goulash. But I have to be easy. You got the onions and the ketchup. Oh, hello. All right, so here we go. So she's starting out with the pan. Let's do it on fast speed because it's kind of boring. Okay, so she's going to fry her hamburger first. Okay, now I do mine in a different area. A little salt. Okay, that's fine. Scritch it up. Okay, great. A little okay. Then what we're going to do? What's she going to do? What do you got? Okay, green. Okay, green peppers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now the onion. Yes, yes, yes. Onion. Okay, now. But she has it in a big pot. I don't do big pot. I do frying pan, fry the hamburger, fry everything. Okay, now she's squishing it around. Okay. That's good. That's real good. Okay. Oh, what's she putting in there? A little garlic? I mean, you can, but we're poor folk. We have no garlic. Listen, Linda. No cumin either. No. See, now you're making it a high dollar meal here. We are cheap housewives. Nope, get all that seasoning out. You don't need it. You don't need it. A little salt and pepper will do you fine. You don't need all this ingredients. You need the onion and the green peppers. She's mixing it around. Okay. Now what are we gonna do? Tabasco? Is that Tabasco? A1 Tabasco? What kind of sauce was that? What is going on around? This is her goulash. No. The diced tomatoes. Yes. What is going on? We do not put the tomato paste in there. Scratch that. You don't need it. The tomatoes, or you can just buy a tomato, do it. She's putting water in it. Oh, she's going to boil her noodles in here. Okay, see, we do this way easier. So basically, fry your hamburger and your onions and your green peppers along with some salt and pepper. Fry that shit. Drain the grease off of it, right? Let it sit over there. While you're boiling your elbow noodles, just let that shit boil till they're nice to your choice of texture of the noodle. Drain the water off. Put the hamburger in with the noodles, swoosh it all around. Get you a little bit of brown sugar.
put a little bit of brown sugar, some salt, some pepper, and you got your tomato seed. And that mine ends up looking like that, but that's too many damn steps with too many ingredients. Oh, no. We don't need Parmesan. No. Listen, Linda, you're no, wrong. This is what it should look like. No. Should just look like this when you're done. Just like this. Okay, just like this. Yeah, no G. I'm like, that's your end result. Okay, now that's goulash. Okay, so I gave you 3 meals today. And if anyone chooses to make any of these 3 meals, please Worcestershire sauce. Yes, I was like, what is that? Is that damn A1 sauce? What the heck are we doing? All right, I like dry goulash with paste elbow noodle, Parmesan, and my burger husband likes this. Yeah, this is mine. Doesn't that now see you like this, Nunya, but you don't like freaking homemade chicken and noodles? Oh, girl, you got to come visit me in Southern Illinois. My mama will make you all the things. Okay, all of the things. Right? So listen, anyone chooses to do any of these. We didn't see them elbow macaroni, did we? Anyways, if you choose them, send me the pictures of how you make your goulash, hamburger hash, or your homemade chicken and noodles. Show me a picture if you ever do it so I can see it. I never seen chicken and noodles, not the way you described it. Oh my goodness. Oh. I know how to make small portions. Yeah, for me, we always had to make larger portions because I had a very large family and they're mostly men, right? Boys. I had all brothers. So my mom had to make a lot of food for a lot of boys, okay? And make it filling. So these are, I'm sure other people, we are no special. We are not special, okay? Mine is different. German beef onion, garlic cream of mushroom over rice is the version. For chicken and noodles, German ground beef. For which one? Over rice? That's your. I'm lost. Which recipe, Nunya? Girl, that's the easy way too. Howard, that's the easy way. Oh, for the goulash. Got you. Yeah, I did not know it was like a soup in like another country. I had no idea from Czech, my friend. She cooks, but let me tell you what, we'd have evening chats at her house, and she always made the best little munchies. All right. I miss that whenever I'm in the state of Florida because my neighborhood here, they don't make the freaking fantastic little snacks when you come visit. They give you, here's some water, but they're not snackers. My friend over there, she was snacker. Okay, made the best stuff. I've heard of people using chocolate in their chili sauce. I've never tried it. I'm a really big fan of the Wendy's chili. And you can duplicate that. You can duplicate that recipe from Wendy's, and it's so good. Like, I really enjoy Wendy's chili when it's cold. Sunday is my 24-hour spaghetti and meatballs. Ooh, that sounds good. I love a good Italian meatball, honey. I've never had it. I'm going to have to see if I can find a recipe and try that because that sounds very interesting to me. Very interesting to me. Because I like chili. I do. Chili is good. Chili is good. Chili is one of my favorites. And let me see here. And someone in the chat was wanting this link. So let me put this link in the chat for them. If you watch this on replay crew, thank you so much for hitting the like button and viewing my stream after it's done. I was requested this link to a particular song that I play here. So several different occasions. There's the link. You should be able to hit that link, and then it'll take you to where a few songs that I play here. It'll take you to that website. That's for you. Thank you so much for even asking, Red raisins. I had meatballs I've never had it with raisins. I just made chili and put it on the baked potato. That's good. I've had that. But they do that they used to do that at Wendy's too. I've never had raisins on a meatball, but I bet you it'd probably be good. And it was at an Italian restaurant too. Oh, yeah. Let's see what the recipe for Cincinnati chili. We got to look it up now. Cincinnati chili. Now you tell me if this is if whatever I bring up here, you tell me if this is the right one or not. Because if it ain't the good one, I don't want it. If it ain't the real one, I don't want it. Okay. Okay, can you guys see it? Let me make sure it's pulled up on. Nope. Okay, here we go. So we're going to watch this lady. Hey, Lorna, it's so good to have you here. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that comes and hangs out with me. All right, here we go. I'm going to have to listen to this lady walk us through because I don't know nothing about this, honey. Okay, this is not my content. This is the cooking lady's content. Or man, I don't know who yet. We'll see. She plays music. We can't listen to him. I might get in trouble. Okay, here we go. We'll just have to watch it step by. Tomato paste, 6 ounce can of tomato paste. Okay, check. Cook while scraping bottom of pan with spoon. Check. Remove it from the heat. Check. Ground beef. Check. This is faster than hell. I can barely read it. Holy macaroni. Let me slow this little bitch down. Easy, tiger. Mix together. We got to back it up 5 seconds because I didn't get all that. Remove from meat. 2 pounds of ground beef. Okay. 4 cups of water. Mix together into a sludge. That is their verbiage, not mine. You got to mix that bitch until it's a sludge. Oh, I tried that chili just a couple of days ago. It was a very popular brand. Hated it. I think you have to grow up eating it. Okay, well, I won't try to make this. So you mix it together and do a sludge. Here we go. We're sludging. We are done sludging. Return the sludge to the heat. Bring to a simmer. Stir to break up pieces. Now, we get another can of tomato sauce. 8 ounce can tomato sauce. Oh, it was paste, I think. Onions, garlic, chili powder, cumin, ground allspice, ground cloves, cayenne, oyster sauce, cinnamon, oyster sauce. Combine it. Now we're sludging it together. We're stirring. Combine. Simmer uncovered for 2 to 3 hours. Simmer uncovered 2 to 3 minutes. But where's the chocolate at? Come on, chocolate. Stirring often. Look for the volume to reduce a bit. Remove from the heat. Cool to room temperature. Well, okay. We have to refrigerate it overnight? Whoa. I need to eat this shit today. Wait, scrape solidified fat from the top. So we're going to have some fat at the top. Everybody, after you put it in the refrigerator for overnight, when you get it back out, scrape the fat off the top, would you? Okay, because it's not going to end up good if you don't. Bring to a rapid. Add some apple cider. Okay, here's where it goes. Unsweetened chocolate. Optional. 1 ounce. But it takes a long time. Like, no, man. Me and my husband, we don't like leftovers. He doesn't. He grew up not eating leftovers. Silver spoon fucking kid over here. I'm just kidding. Nah, they made enough to eat, and that's what they had. So the next day, the mother, she would make the next supper, right? Anyway, there was never any leftovers at my house with my 5 brothers. Oh hell no. Okay, we didn't have to worry about eating leftovers. Shit. So this sitting in the refrigerator would annoy my husband. Like, he's like, no, we don't put pots in the refrigerator. Like, no, we don't. Us over here, we don't do pots in the fridge. But okay. Stir vinegar and chocolate. Oh, we got the spaghetti. Spaghetti with the chili. Is that a chili 3-way or chili 5-way from Steak and Shake? I like them. Let me tell you, honey. I like me a good chili 5-way from Steak and Shake. Yeah. They got good hamburgers, too. I don't see Steak and Shake around much, though. Serve over spaghetti. With the damn cheese. Does anyone know how expensive cheese is? We're eating on a budget over here. Like, only night we eat fancy is Sunday night. Steak night, okay? What's up with the cheese? I mean, cheese. Huh, that's interesting. All right, so if you guys are into cooking and you want to make this, and of any of the recipes we shared here today, make sure you send me a picture so I can see, okay? Or put it on the community post. And I think you guys should be able to post pictures on community post. I don't know. Maybe try. Give it a good old college freaking try over here. Okay? Duties and process. I never had that before. I haven't either. They also put no beans in their chili. I seen that. No baked beans. No. Now, let me tell you, they have no chili in their beans. It looks like I think I may have had this before, and I wasn't a fan. It was like at a chili cook-off. Like last year, I was in a chili cook-off, and I did not win. Somebody that stuck deer meat in their chili won. I said, well, that's not even fair. I didn't know we could use animal like deer and shit, like rabbit, squirrel. Like, what the fuck? So he won. I was like, congratulations. I didn't get a freaking blue star. But anyway. Anyway. So I think I tried this maybe at a damn chili cook-off. I'm making shrimp for dinner. Any good ideas? Not fried. I don't eat believe it or not, I don't eat a lot of seafood. I like my husband loves lobster. I like a little bit. I don't do that. You're eating too high on the hog for me. Ready? Okay. Who even are you eating shrimp for dinner? Do you know what channel you're at? Hello? Ready? You're asking us how to cook shrimp? Girl, now let me tell you what. Boil that shit, honey. Okay, boil it and put it on. Boil it. Put some Alfredo sauce on some noodles and put the noodles on the plate with the Alfredo sauce and put the damn shrimp on there. I call it dinner. Okay, that's how I would. Okay, I sent you the recipe. Oh, thank you. I'm going to give it a go. Buy block cheese and grate it yourself. Lots cheaper. No beans is for hot dog, right? You got to have beans. Now, and I was, I kind of got off track here. Reddy said she got that shit on sale, girl. Quit giving me a hard time. I'm just playing with you, girl. Yeah, shrimp Alfredo. I'm just playing with you, girl. We put our shrimp in gumbo and there's some gumbo I tried that I'm not a fan of. But there are some I have. She don't have no cream, guys. You have some butter and some garlic, and then you have some spaghetti noodles. Bam. Make you a sauce, honey. Some broccoli. Anyways, what I was going to say was the Wendy's chili, they have like 3 different beans. They have red beans, pork and beans, and chili beans. Did you guys know that? I use a little brown gravy, barbecue sauce, and grape jelly in my meatballs, and people love that. I am not crazy about it, but they call them my famous meatballs. I've heard of that kind of a recipe a lot. Not the brown gravy part though. That's new. But I've heard about the barbecue sauce, the grape jelly. I've heard of that, but I didn't know about the brown gravy. Now she orders. So I use a lot of seasoning in my shrimp. My husband does most of the cooking around here. I do on certain things that he just absolutely loves. So, but normally he likes it. He said he thinks he's a freaking chef. He even has a chef hat. He sure does. He has a chef hat. Okay. We put on a little jazz music in this house. He puts on a chef hat. Now you have to remember that we're older people and we live alone. Okay. Put a little jazz music around, get the chef hat on and have a candlelight dinner any day and use the china, people. Do not let your china sit in the basement and collect dust until you die. And then that box gets transferred over to your other family member's basement where it sits and collects dust. The box of china has been transported from basement to basement for how many generations now, guys? Use the china. Yes, you are that important. We use the china over here, honey. Okay. We are special every time of the day, all the time. Okay. That is funny. That is funny. Well, I think on our list now, what we're going to do over the weekend, we're going to do some Wade Wilson stuff. We're going to go on a date with Wade Wilson. Oh, one of his girlfriends or the Wilson wives has just been sentenced to some time in the prison for transporting into the prison some illegal substance for Mr. Wade Wilson. She had her court date. She is now sentenced. And I don't know if you guys know much about the Wade Wilson stuff, but I watched the documentary that was on Paramount Plus. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, go watch it and come be ready. This is homework for you guys. Go watch Wade Wilson documentary, but don't search YouTube for all the stuff because I'm going to use it. Okay. So we're going to do that. Smooth jazz. Yes. Or yacht rock, whichever. There you go. There you go. Okay. I'm about to try making apple butter. I heard that there's some easy recipes out there. Did you watch the documentary, Stacy? Yeah, I think it'll be a Saturday night date night with Wade Wilson. If you guys are interested, I got to check with my husband because sometimes he has plans and then I'm like, oh, I can't do stream. So let me make sure if he has plans on Saturday. And if not, we'll have a date night with Wade Wilson over here. Okay. I watched the first part of the Wade Wilson documentary and they wanted to charge me for the second and third part. Yeah, I did the 7-day free trial thing on my phone so I could watch it on my phone. And then I watched it and then I canceled the membership because I'm like, I'm not paying $13 freaking a month for Paramount Plus. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah. And I think some of the parts may be out now. I was seeing on my YouTube. So search it out. Getting 4 to 8 inches of snow Saturday. Oh, then it'll be a good night to go on a date with Wade Wilson. Now, won't it, DMJ? I hope to see you over here. I hope to see you over here, honey. All right. So I don't know who else is going live today. I don't know what's on. I don't know what's the lineup today, people. But I enjoyed our conversations today. We go all over the place. Afternoon streaming is the best streaming for me. I used to stream every day between 1 and 3 every day. And we just kind of we watch trials and stuff. So I don't like to do evening streams because I do things in the evening, especially on Monday nights. I go out with my friends every Monday night and we just do different things. We go out to eat, we go do play, bowling. We just do stuff, right? So I don't like to stream on the nights, but I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me, and found it very interesting what other people on social media were saying about the family in Odd West Virginia, and what people are saying about hashtag inbred across social media. The TikToky, the other platforms. It's very interesting to get different perspectives. I think sometimes we get stuck in the bubble that we're always in, and we need to kind of go out and look to see, well, what are other people saying? Because a lot of us are held to a standard that is unreasonable. So whenever you start looking at larger channels and how they do their content on this said family is completely different than what certain people are supposed to how the community thinks that you're supposed to do content on. Okay. So it's just a different perspective, and everyone has a right to their opinion, and that's what it is. So you saw, yeah, I don't watch Mr. Morris. Painting Sunday. Yeah, we're going to paint something different on Sunday. If you have any ideas of what to paint, drop it in the chat, because I don't know. You guys have to give me, now we're doing watercolors. Okay, I am not a pro at this. This is a learning experience subject to really mess it up. Okay, so drop some ideas in the chat if you want to see, like, don't make it hard either. Not like a dog or anything. No, like simple objects. All right, so we can try to paint. But I don't speak about Mr. Morris because I know he said some foul things about me. Okay, and I understand that. I am not upset. My feelings are not hurt. My feeling towards Mr. Morris is I have empathy, sympathy, and compassion for someone that he says that he has sickness and he has an illness and that he's not feeling good on some days and he needs to use oxygen. So for me, and this is just my opinion, I wish him well on his journey through whatever he's experiencing. And why I say that is because, and you don't hear me talking about it much over here, because my mother went through and has been going through cancer for 7 years. She is not on social media, by the way. I see what someone goes through, and if that's what he's going through, I wish him nothing but the most comforting people around him, and his journey through this experience be very good for him. And that's all I can say. And I know that people expect me to go crazy on people that always call me this and call me that. I can take a lot, but whenever any video that they review me and someone on my panel, and they just out and out keep calling me a liar or that's not true, and I've showed the proof and I have the proof, then I'm going to clap back when I choose to. But someone that just randomly says my name here and there, and someone that has an illness, I can't do it. And sorry guys. But I honestly wish him the best journey that he can possibly have through whatever his illness is. I do. And that's all I can say about Mr. Morris. Oh, all right, guys. Yes, I do, Hillbilly. Hillbilly, you have permission to clip anything that I use on this channel. You have written permission. Okay, because now that we are working on an LLC for all of my videos, and I have an LLC attorney and all that, so my videos will be protected. So then I may start releasing other videos that I have on private. But until that happens, 100%, it's in the works. Then you still have my permission on anything that I share. So I just want you to know that, because a lot of people don't know how to read things. Like this. They just look over it, and they might want to start reading channels and what they have out. So I'm just saying. All right. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, he's definitely, ready. And I wish him best. I really do. I hope that anything that can help him, he finds an answer to any problems that he's having, and the medical doctors work with him and things work out the way they should. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of here. Thank you guys for spending 1 hour and 37 minutes of your day with me. It's always appreciated. Oh, whoa, I just seen that. Is there an apology happening in the chat? You know, I got to stop for that. If you guys are still here, Hillbilly says, I accept your apology. It was used negatively and I reacted poorly. Thank you guys for apologizing. That is real women right there. A round of applause. A round of applause, people. That is real women doing real women shit. And if you didn't stay for the song, it sucks to be you, because I'm not done yet. No, thank you, two ladies, if you're still here. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Friendships have been broken. I think YouTube friendships have been broken along the way here, and it's simply not fair from subscriber to subscriber, okay? And I would like to apologize if I've offended anyone along the way with the content that I've been sharing and addressed you in a negative light. That's real women being real women right here, people, and that's what I enjoy seeing. You made my freaking day. Amen, brother. Amen. Amen. Can I get